Good morning, everyone. Please, I want you to take this video serious, and if possible, you share it to someone so that people will get this information. Now, you see the video on the screen that you are watching. These are terrorists. They are bandits. They are brandishing AK-47, and maybe they are going for a mission. And you can see they are security operatives there. I saw people putting on soldier uniform, and these people that are putting on soldier uniform or police uniform, they are not putting it like bandits. I know that they are bandits that used to put on the military uniform and police uniforms. But the people I'm seeing there, they are not bandits. They are Nigeria military officials, because bandits don't normally wear that protective jacket, that bulletproof jacket that military normally wears. Now, this is where I confirm it. I don't understand the Hausa language very well, but I have people that understand the language, and they are the one that explained this to me, and I'm going to read it out. Now, I will leave you to watch the video. The video you're about to watch, what they spoke their language, and they said, bandits are going to pass. Bandits are passing. Tell the residents, tell your people for them to keep quiet. Let them not talk. They should just allow them to pass. And the security operatives are there. We are going to connect some dots, but I want you to take your time and watch this first.
Hello Sunusi. Da Allah ina son kana ji. Ka biyo bakin hanya duka ka gaya ma mutane cewa da Allah ga Fulani nan za su zo su wuce, ba ruwan kowa da su. An yi magana ne yanzu, za su zo wucewa kawai za su. Ka gane abu bakin hanyar nan, kar wanda ya ce wani abu, ga su nan wucewa kawai za su yi. Da Allah abi ga su nan za su taho yanzu, da Allah abi a gaya ma mutane.
Now, when an Hausa man interpreted what he said to me, and this is what he wrote. Hello, Sanusi. Please, for the sake of God, I want you to do something. Can you hear me? I want you to tell everybody on the road that the Fulanis are on their way passing by. Nobody should say anything, for God's sake. Just allow them pass. They are about to pass. Nobody should stop them. Let them go through the main road. Nobody should say anything or hinder them. Please, for God's sake, allow them to pass through. They are on their way presently. Please inform our men. Inform everyone. Yes. Who do you think that was making the call? The military men, the security operatives. And now, are you wondering why the security in Nigeria is far, increasing? I posted the video of T.Y. Danjuma, not because T.Y. Danjuma did well to Nigeria or T.Y. Danjuma has a good record when it comes to issue of Nigeria, but the man made a speech when he said, if you're waiting for the security operatives who are colluding with the bandits to stop insecurity in Nigeria, all of you are going to die one after the other. That was what T.Y. Danjuma said.
The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one. The ethnic cleansing must stop in Taraba State. It must stop in all the states of Nigeria. Otherwise, Somalia will be a child's play. I ask every one of you to be alert and defend your country, defend your territory, defend your state.
Oh God. You know, the evil things happening in Nigeria, sometimes instead of you to cry, you will just be laughing. That is why I'm laughing. Now, on a serious note, you know the reason why I always talk about the issue of Nnamdi Kanu? Because this is the same man who saw through all these things and he decided that he's going to agitate for his people to separate from this evil entity. Tell me, this is happening in a country. What will be the future of this country? Tell me, what will be the future of this country? Let me tell you, let me be blunt with you. There is no future in this country. No future at all. Write this thing, take your pen, write it on the wall. Let your children remember what I'm telling you today. There is no future in this country. If the military, the policemen are colluding with the armed bandits to wipe away Nigerians in the name of ethnic cleansing, this is terrible. Look at the evidence there now. Or are you going to talk about what happened in Yobe State yesterday? Don't you see moto, keke, when they were transporting people, dead bodies, like people who are transporting, you know, like the cattle they kill in the slaughter. They were transporting them, and everybody was there keeping quiet. Nigerians are not yet ready. What has consumed Nigeria like this is because we the citizens are so sluggish, including people who are even talking. I know a lot, sometimes some threat, people will come and write some derogatory words against me. You will rot in jail for what? For saying the truth, right? And you think someone like me is afraid to go to jail. So what I'm saying is that every community, every state, the indigenous people, that is the people I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the government agents. I'm not talking to, you know, the military personnel or police. I'm talking to the indigenous people. You might hate T.Y. Danjuma. He committed a lot of atrocities in Nigeria before, right? No problem. Or just take his advice. Go and protect yourself. Go and protect yourself. No one is going to protect you. Go and protect yourself. Things are going bad now. Things are going... See, let me tell you, the rate at which things will unfold from now till next year, many people will run out of this country. Many people are going to cry. I am seeing a stage where everything will now increase. Suffering, poverty, hardship, insecurity. This has nothing to do with religious things. I am predicting what is going to happen because there is a graph that is increasing like this. Upward. The graph is increasing upward. Hunger, up. Inflation, up. Kidnapping, up. Deaths, up. Everything, corruption, up. Embezzlement, up. Everything is at the high point. And you know, when you draw an elastic, and the elastic we now draw to the limit that it can extend, the next thing you will see it will break. That is where Nigeria is going. Take this word serious that I'm telling you. For those of you who don't still understand what I'm saying, who think that a very good political leader can change Nigeria, Nigeria has a structural problem. A very good leader will work. A very good leader will try his or her best. Let me use someone like Jonathan to give you an example. Some people call Jonathan coward, a weak leader, a leader who is unable to take action. But if you see what Jonathan saw, day before yesterday, I was talking with one DSS man who is my relation. We are talking and he was telling me that he was part of people who were serving Goodluck Jonathan when he was in Abuja before he was transferred to Lagos. Now, he told me that sometimes Goodluck Jonathan will just be doing like a madman. He'll just be talking, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes he'll just be running. They will catch him, a president of a country. If you see what that man saw, Goodluck Jonathan is a meek person. He's a very nice person. But you see that seat at Sowore. If you see power that controls at Sowore, let me tell you, before Tinubu tells you that, I don't have any business with insecurity because if I try to fight the insecurity, they will kill me. Tinubu said this bluntly. He don't care whether you said it's part of the insecurity. As far as he's not fighting insecurity and they are not disturbing him to do what he wants to do the rubbish he wants to do, it's okay for him. People should understand where we are right now as a nation. I am tired of, very soon I'm going to close this chapter of insecurity. But I'm still giving it time because I want people to be emancipated. I want people to understand what is going on in Nigeria. That is why I'm giving it time. Very soon I'll close this episode and I will go to another episode. All this period, I have been talking about insecurity. See, every indigenous people, go and protect yourself. Call your village people in diaspora. Call your community people in diaspora. Let them send money home for you people to organize a security outfit, a vigilante that can be able to protect your community. Because as I speak to you, things are going to unfold in no distant time. Things are going to unfold. And if you don't prepare, I don't know how it's going to be. I'm already in sober because of what is going on in my own place. Where I came from, my federal constituency is already under siege. You can't go to farm. The people have been adopted from their home. Everything, we are already in trouble. We are already in trouble. And the worst thing is that Nigerians are not yet reacting. Because some people were born and brought up from a place where they can't react to what is going on. Some people were born and brought up from a place where they can't even talk about what is going on. This is so pathetic. And I believe if this thing did not change, it's going to consume a lot of people. And it has started consuming a lot of people. So it is time for every indigenous people to go and protect themselves. Don't like T.Y. Danjuma, but take his word. Go and protect yourself. If you wait for the security agents to protect you, you all will die one by one. That is what T.Y. Danjuma said. And people say, oh, he was lying, blah, 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 blah. He was a bad person, but everything he said is just happening. And you know what? When Nnamdi Kanu said the same thing, they put him in jail. When Nnamdi Kanu told you people that if this country is not the fight, that Somali will be better. Is that not what T.Y. Danjuma said? And what are we seeing today? How many people are being kidnapped in Somali? Is it like this, like what we are seeing in Nigeria? Absolutely no. It is time for us to call a spade a spade. We are living in a very dangerous time. This is the most perilous time I have ever seen in the history of Nigeria. Everybody's afraid. You are afraid to talk, afraid to move, afraid. No. Enough is enough. It is time for us to start reasoning. It is time for people to start resisting this. If not, you will never have a future, a generation. All your people will be wiped out. The history of Nigeria is about to be written. If people did not take action now, you will be wiped out. Believe me, if action is not taken, you will be wiped out. I rest my case.